Welcome to another deep dive with Next Gen Motors, where we look at the stunning 2026 Porsche 718 Boxster, a car that blends mid-engine thrills with cutting-edge design and performance. Imagine settling behind the wheel, your hands on a sports-steering wheel, wind in your hair as the engine hums beneath. This is what drivers dream of. The car before us carries the legacy of the Boxster name, reimagined for 2026 with sharper looks, more power, and an interior that balances luxury and track readiness with modern tech. From first glance to the last second of acceleration, we're going to explore every detail. Exterior: when you approach the 2026 718 Boxster from the front, you notice the evolution. The lower bumper is wider, the air intake's more pronounced, sculpted for both aesthetics and function. LED matrix headlights with Porsche's signature 4_point daytime running lights sit deep into flatter fenders that flare slightly, giving a planted stance even when stationary. The hood is lower, longer, its edges flowing into aerodynamic lines that guide air over the cabin, reducing drag and enhancing cooling. A subtle front splitter integrated into the lower bumper adds aggression but also stability at speed. The grille components are finished with high-gloss black surrounds, merging with body color and optionally contrasting carbon fiber if you opt for the sport design package. The front gives you the promise of performance before you even rev the engine. When you walk along its side, the mid-engine proportions really stand out. The cabin is pushed forward, the engine tucked behind the seats, giving that classic Boxster profile: short front overhang, longer rear overhang. The shoulder line starts near the front fenders and flows back, merging with air intakes that feed the engine and cool the rear brakes. The roof line is low, but with soft curves over the doors and rear, reducing drag and enhancing elegance. Wheels are generous, 19 or 20_inches standard. Optional 21_inch alloys for those who want maximum presence. The side mirrors are sleek, mounted on aerodynamically tuned stalks. Matte or brushed metal trims accentuate the waistline. Open the canvas top, or the optional hardtop, if available, and the side reveals muscular flanks, rear wheel arches that swell when viewed from this angle, hinting at the power beneath. At the rear, the transformation is equally dramatic. Slim LED taillights stretch wide, linked by an illuminated light strip that echoes modern Porsche design cues. The spoiler is active. It deploys at speed, adding downforce, then retracts for low_drag cruising. Twin central exhaust tips are polished, or in optional sport exhaust form, darker and more aggressive. The rear bumper integrates diffusers and air outlets that manage airflow and cooling for the engine bay. Notice how the rear deck covers engine vents, and between the sculpted vents and raised rear deck, heat is managed beautifully without sacrificing aesthetics. Every line, every curve here serves a purpose. Beauty and function united. Interior: step inside. The interior of the 26 Boxster is modern yet unmistakably Porsche. Soft leather or optional Alcantara trim envelops seats, dash, and doors. Carbon fiber, brushed aluminum, or open_pore wood accents are selectable depending on your taste. The seats are deeply bolstered, perfect for spirited driving but supportive even on long tours. The steering wheel is compact, with tactile controls for drive modes, paddle shifters optional, and that handcrafted feel Porsche is known for. The instrument cluster pairs classic analog tachometer with a high-definition digital display, giving you flexibility to show navigation, performance data, and more. The center console houses a large touchscreen infotainment system, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, navigation, climate controls, and customizable graphics for sport or comfort modes. Storage is modest. After all, this is a roadster, but there are practical pockets, glove box space, and a rear cargo shelf. The roof mechanism operates in seconds, folding into a tidy bay behind the seats, sealing well so noise intrusion is minimal, while when open you get pure, unfiltered drive. Performance. Performance is where the 2026 Boxster really shines. Under the mid-engine cover lies a turbocharged flat-6 engine, delivering output that Porsche modestly claims at around 420 horsepower in base trim. with higher performance GTS versions pushing past 485 horsepower. Torque arrives low in the rev range, letting off-the-line acceleration feel explosive. 0 to 60 comes in about 3.7 seconds in high-spec trims, with top speeds over 190 miles per hour. Handling is razor-sharp thanks to finely tuned suspension, adaptive dampers, optional rear-axle steering, and a lightweight chassis structure with magnesium and aluminum components to reduce weight. Braking is confidence-inspiring, with composite ceramics optional, delivering excellent stopping power without fade. Transmission choices include a rapid dual-clutch PTK gearbox, possibly a manual in select markets, or Porsche's own new advanced clutching system if that option remains, favoring those who love control. Every gear change, every curve negotiated, gives that perfect balance between ferocity and finesse. Now price. The entry-level 2026 Boxster is expected to start around $50,500 to $60,000 in base trim, as options pile in bigger wheels, upgraded brakes, advanced driver assistance. The more luxurious or sportier trims at that number climbs significantly. The GTS or performance versions likely crest $80,000 to $90,000 before taxes and extras. In markets outside North America, Europe or Asia, with import duties, the cost will be higher, sometimes dramatically so. Optional packages like carbon-fiber trim, upgraded audio, personalized paint, and bespoke interior materials can add tens of thousands. Ownership costs include premium fuel, maintenance, insurance. But many buyers feel those costs justified by the joy this car brings. As reviews come in, critics praise the 2026 Boxster for marrying raw performance with daily usability. The responsive steering, excellent power delivery, and improved interior technology earn high marks. Some say the ride can be firm over rough roads, especially with sport suspension or larger wheels, and noise when the roof is down is present, though better than previous generations. Some wish for a more usable trunk space or lower costs for performance options. Overall, the consensus leans strongly positive. This is a Boxster that feels like it belongs in both the garage and the racetrack. Thanks for riding shotgun through this review of the 2026 Porsche 718 Boxster with next-gen motors. If you love the styling, the performance, or maybe want to see comparisons with rivals like the Alpine A110 or the BMW Z4, leave a comment and hit subscribe so you don't miss upcoming videos. Drop your questions below about trims, features, real-world ownership, and we'll bring you answers. Until next time, enjoy the drive and keep pushing the limit.